We are bearing witness to a devious plan to crush public education in Florida.
Our kids and teachers need us now more than ever. Senate Bill 6 and House Bill 7189 will destroy any chance we have of attracting and keeping the best and brightest teachers for our kids. Senate Bill 6, sponsored by Senator John Thrasher, Republican Party Chairman, has passed the Senate. House Bill 7189 passed its first committee Thursday, March 25th, after teachers and parents were cut off during comments. Leadership prohibited debate and refused to even consider any amendments.
Everyone knows the example of the child actor who is responsible for supporting his entire family. Because of high-stakes testing, the entire burden of whether or not your school gets its money and the A grade rests on our children's slender shoulders. Senate Bill 6 and House Bill 7189 is that concept on steroids. The loving relationship between teacher and child will become an anxious teacher pressing for perfection from our kids because his or her salary depends on whether your child delivers. Think about it. Our children, forced to bear the weight of delivering only the highest level performance on FCAT. Nothing less will do. The adults in their lives, principals, superintendents, school board members, reduced to wait anxiously off stage to learn whether these kids did well enough to deliver the money. The adults will not be allowed to weigh in on the evaluation or retention of teachers. Everything rests solely on the performance of your child and my child on the highest of high-stakes tests.
Our kids continue to be the collateral damage of this insanity. The senators and representatives that voted for these draconian and some say unconstitutional bills are the problem. Legislators have aggressively pushed the idea that this is a union-busting bill. Our lawmakers need to know two things. One, we are parents. We are not the union. And two, we don't like this bill. We don't approve of the way these bills have been shoved down our throats. It's unacceptable to stop the public from speaking at committee hearings just to shut down opposition. Here's what these bills take away from our kids.
Local school boards and parents will lose any control over education policies regarding teacher evaluations. These bills eliminate due process and place all new teachers on annual contracts, which can be non-renewed for any reason without recourse. Implementing new teacher quality rewards means additional 5% cut to every district in the state, stripping $50 million from Duval County, $63 million from Orange County, and $15 million from Manatee County. You get the picture. Over $900 million statewide will be cut off the top of the approved budget.
Race to the top federal funds will not offset the cost of Senate Bill 6 or House Bill 7189. Florida will be the only state in the nation to base 50% of its teacher evaluations on standardized tests. Creating these new end-of-year tests will cost local districts millions to develop and are completely unfunded. These bills permit the non-renewal of a teaching certificate if a teacher cannot demonstrate student gains. Who will choose to teach the lowest performing students?
These bills prohibit recognition for years of service or advanced degrees in determining teachers' salaries. All incentives for teachers to receive advanced degrees are eliminated. What does this say to our kids about the value of education? The incredibly successful National Board Certification Program is all but eliminated. Programs that address regions with critical teacher shortages and provide loan forgiveness for teachers willing to serve in low-performing schools are eliminated.
Private schools getting vouchers will see a huge leap in money, while public school funding will be cut. Private voucher schools are not required to conform to any of these provisions, including FCAT. Governor Chris said recently that Senate Bill 6 and House Bill 7189 focuses on trying to help children and encouraging better teachers, when in fact these bills do just the opposite. Senator Thrasher, the sponsor of Senate Bill 6, is inspired and aided by former Governor Jeb Bush. His actions, combined with the fact that he is the Florida Republican Party chair, make it appear that he has allowed political ideology to trump all logic and common sense.
We need an onslaught to break through this sludge. Call, write, and tell your friends about this. Nothing short of outrage and massive numbers of phone calls will do. Our teachers and kids deserve so much better. Here's some accountability for our lawmakers. On Senate Bill 6, 21 senators voted yes. These are the senators that are hurting our teachers and kids. 17 senators voted no on Senate Bill 6, siding with our kids and teachers. Please thank them, especially Paula Dockery, Charlie Dean, Dennis Jones, and Alex Villalobos, that broke with their party despite possible retribution.
On House Bill 7189, these 9 representatives voted yes and are hurting our children and teachers with their vote. And these 6 representatives voted no on House Bill 7189 and came down on the side of our kids and teachers. Please thank them, especially Michael Weinstein, who broke with his party and faces retribution.
Tell these lawmakers that their actions speak louder than words. We're watching, and if they don't vote no on these bills, we'll use our vote against them at their next election.
Tell them to fund education now.
No distractions.
No excuses.